flying daggers, heroes. Every frame, every shot is like a painting, and I like his style very much. I think that's one of the most brilliant director in Asia. Every time you see his movies, it's like it's just like perfect, and it's very Chinese. His stories, they're long movie, but those are movies you have to see in the afternoon. It starts at 4 to 7:30. And you have to pay attention. And when I watch movie, I don't like nobody in the room. I like to be very, or you can have friends next to me, but they cannot talk. But that's the guy I like a lot, John Jima. He just finished a movie also with John Yufat and I think it's Gong Li. I don't know the title either. I'm bad with names. I just.
The movie, the Donnie Yen's movie Sha Po Lang, if you haven't seen that.
Yeah,
I'll
good.
write it down, yeah.
Okay.
Over the years, there's one director that you have a solid relationship with, who's Sheldon Lettish. He's worked with you on your classic films, Bloodsport, Lionheart, and Double Impact. You seem to turn to him for a lot of advice and decisions, and he also helped you edit a few of your recent films. What is it about Sheldon that appeals to you so much?
Sheldon is a cool guy. He's listening. We have a good relationship because, first of all, Sheldon was listening to me when nobody was listening to me. I came to his house when I was driving taxis and limousine at 2 a.m. I knock on his house and open his window and I want a coffee. So came down the living room, we drink coffee together, talk about movies until 6, 7 in the morning, right? I didn't have any clients. It was finished my job. And he wrote a script for me called Bloodsport. So when I became famous because of that movie, then I pulled him to do a movie with me called Double Impact. And at that time, then I took also Ashok Armitage, who was now a big-time producer, and Sheldon. I made the package together, and Peter Powell, the DP from Crouching Tiger. And I put that package together for Mr. Diamond, who was not really involved because he was doing a movie with Brian Bosworth called Stone Cold. And that was my first movie, and I was very involved into directing, cutting. Lionheart was the same. It's a story of, we create, me and Sheldon, and I was always in the cutting room, so I don't know what people saying, but they should know I was very involved with Sheldon as a co-director without taking any title. And we've been together like that for a couple of years, and we're doing well, but yeah, it's fine.
Can you see yourself working as an action director as well?
Yeah, action and drama. Mm-hmm. But directing will take a long time for me because if I direct a movie, I take the easy way. You know, directing a film, you have to prepare a movie, and I don't want to say anything because they're gonna think I'm like what he's saying right now. But if I will direct a movie, it will be much better than anything I've done before because I will pay attention to everything. I'm a great editor, from Bloodsport to Kickbox at the Lionheart. I cut all those movies myself. I know how to cut action. And I know live, I know what's the best take. I know how to move that camera, but then I will be so hard on the set design. I would like the set design to be as real as the actor in front of me, and the extras, they have to be as real as the actor between the set and you. Let's say if I'm shooting you, so I want everything to feel real. And when you want reality, a movie has to be more real than real life. And if I play an actor, for example, I've got to be more honest than me in real life. So it's like, it's very, that's why I've got big admiration for Scorsese. I think he's a great director. I think he's the best in this planet. Yeah, I like real movies. But it's difficult for people to take me serious because I came from the karate world. and I didn't speak English. I came in this country without, even without a green card, and I wanted to succeed fast, so I used all my physical skills, and I've been dealing with that company called Canon, low budget action movies. Wham Bam, thank you Van Damme, and I did those movies and I became very famous and very bankable with those films. So why to change, why to try to take Van Damme in something like Till Death? And that's why people are so surprised to go from Bloodsport to Till Death. But I've got a great range, I can go anywhere I want, but it takes time for the studios, specifically the studios and the independent producers, to put me in that type of path. And I'm very glad the audience can appreciate the difference between those karate movies, martial arts movies, to a more complex script, story, character, and I want to do more of that. And the only way I can do that today, and the only way I can go back to theaters, because they want me to the theaters, it's to do my own project, to pre-sell those projects in foreign, and I've got a certain price foreign, and then to take my salary and to put that salary into the movie to upgrade the quality of the film, not to have people sending me in some strange studios where they have deals and deals and deals and deals. I want to put the real money, real everything, and to find people who work, to find talents. When you have talents around you, they just want to put the best they have in a movie. And it's the only way. And then the movie would be finished without touching the studio, because studio, if they help me with the money, normally they like to lock me into a video release. So the fan can understand that. So I do a movie completely without touching domestic, which is USA, North America, and then I will bring back the movie to the studio, and they can enjoy something that look like 5 times the normal movie of Van Damme POV quality, and then I can fight with them to get a theatrical release. If not, I go to the neighbor. I don't know if you're going to keep this in the video because it's anti-commercial to talk that way, but this is the only way Jean-Claude Van Damme can come back. At least the German...
I very much understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's the only way. Exactly. Nobody's going to help me. Because that's why we did Lionheart. Mm-hmm. Lionheart was a script I wrote with Sheldon. We found guys from my country to play Attila. We found guys on the street. Mm-hmm. They have good faces. And when I became famous, suddenly Van Damme has to stay in a trailer. Don't be involved anymore in movies. We're going to take care of you. And that's when it started to come down.
Mm-hmm. You're very much involved in the process and...
Yeah, but you can make a movie more expensive by cutting it, by going in on lots of close-ups, and if the cut go very fast, you can save lots of mistakes.
Yeah, that's so true.
But guys like Scorsese, they have such a beautiful wide shot. It costs money to make those wide shots because you need lots of things involved: traffic, walking, extras. Like one of the best movie you're taping. Yep. One of the best movie is, to me, for background, it's like Donnie Brasco. When you look on those streets of New York, it's like everything is perfect, even far away. Those cars crossing the street. Lawrence of Arabia, all the backgrounds, every extra, as they are as good as the actor in front of the camera. It's amazing. Then you can feel a real thing, a real world, you know?
And it's just all about getting everybody on the same level, and
yes,
definitely.
Yes.
There was one more thing. They were mentioning there was a scene in the Cannes promotional trailer for Until Death, and it's got you talking to Valerie, and you say a line that became a cult favorite on the internet, apparently, that I will break his arm off and beat him to death with it.
Right.
But that was apparently not in the movie, so
I know.
some of the fans are wondering why that got cut out, because it just became such a catchphrase.
I know, many things were cut from that movie. Sometimes it's like, I like that scene too, and also we were having lots of scene going from me being hurt to my rehab, but they were afraid the movie is going to be too long, and I want those scenes to be there because it looked like one day I wake up and everything is gone. So we did have lots of shots of me trying to get from the bed to back on my feet. And I believe that was too jumpy. But at the end of the day, they have the final cut. And they want to make maybe a shorter movie so they can show what they can, I don't know what it is. But we have to be careful sometimes because on the cutting, a movie needs life. Mm-hmm. But so pieces like that were gone away. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe
Whatever.
We should put out the version, the actor's cut. Instead of the
we're gonna have one. We're gonna have one. I think. Don't know if they're doing in the U.S.
What else we got? So, I think we've about got through it. How old are your kids?
3 children.
Mm-hmm.
20 my son,
mm-hmm.
16 my daughter, and 12 my boy.
Mm-hmm. And they watch your films?
Yeah, no problem. They know the difference between reality and reality, But it's because of my fans. Really, I'm what I am today, and I'm gonna try to make much better movies because, when you become 40-something, either you're gonna stay a karate man, and he's going to look like. Sorry, the expression. I'm gonna look like a monkey. It's time to go with my face. I've been through a lot in life. I've been traveling. I've been doing some great stuff, some bad stuff. So I want to put all this on the screen. I'm gonna look for 40 years old type of stories. I'm gonna stay in shape. So I want to make movies about being a man, a weak man, a strong man, a honest man, a drunk man. It doesn't matter, but being what I am, not to pretend to be younger and all that stuff. I'm from Europe. I don't think I will never do plastic surgery, It's okay to have some baggies and some wrinkles. I think it's cool for a guy. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If you believe in what you're doing as an actor, it's all in the eyes, in your expression, in your vibes, and definitely I will make better movies for sure, because now I'm going to be more involved in my films, and it become a time where you have a certain age, either you're going to make money and make those movies and put money into your pocket and go for the next 10 years, or go to another direction, which is having some pride and not to disappoint my fans, because they were there for me in the past, and I want now to show them something else about Jean-Claude Van Damme. And I thank them to be patient, because now it's coming.
Wonderful.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you very much.